Alright everybody, welcome to the Thanksgiving Hangover 266 live from Talladega International Speedway, Super Speedway might I add. Right now on the track, Jackson Buys will get us kick-started. Several drivers in here tonight. For one driver at the end of 100 laps, the winner will automatically be locked in to the old St. Nick 500 entry fee covered, and they will automatically be the first driver to lock in to that race. Do not have to go through the heat races, nothing like that. Brian Hennings, top of the board. This driver's going to crash the cars. Richard Elliott coming across the line. Several drivers already getting in their lap time. Baker slides in 5th, Nichols 3rd, Thompson 5th. Richard Elliott locks in 6th. We got drivers all over the place. Joshua McCullough in the house tonight. Right now, get a word with a couple drivers. Right now, one of them will be Kenny McCullough. Now, the twist on this whole deal right here is the deal with this here is, of course, there will be at least 2 heat races that we know of just to set the field. They're 9 laps. Anything here, there, and in between. Right now, Hennings top of the board right now, getting a couple more drivers. Justin Miller. We're on that onto the racetrack, as is Malik Ray. Malik Ray already up to speed. Matter of fact, he is already on his first lap. First and only lap. So right now, Malik Ray across the line. Ray, 11th quickest. Justin Miller on the track, and matter of fact, time expires now. Again, there are heats involved in this. Right now we're going to give iRacing time to sort out who will be in the first heat. Looks like 11 to start with. Give me 1 second here, folks. Talladega International Speedway, Super Speedway might I add. Alright. So heat 1, the way that I see it, the only wrong one, by the way. So 9 laps. The distance tonight, if I can ever get this right, that'll be great. And it will show Brian Hennings, Cody Nichols, 1st and 2nd. Wyatt Gray, Joshua McCullough, 3rd and 4th. Nathan Harper, Richard Elliott, Justin Miller, Mark Vondale, Gordon Spain, Justin Miller. No 0-1 of Joey. Get a couple words with some drivers. We'll try to pull in drivers who are not a part of the duels or are not a part of their heat races at the moment. Matter of fact, we're not able to interview just about nobody in this field. Well, 9 laps. Gonna be short. Just little sprint races here. Alright, we're back. Nine laps. This is going to set the field for the race tonight. Get through all the heat races. Then it'll be in the 100-lap feature. Right now, tomorrow night, a lot of these drivers will be racing in the NASRA 500. So you will see tonight. Matter of fact, Cody Neagles, Justin Millicar, one of the ones that are for certain. But we'll worry about that tomorrow night. The field in the United Rails restart zone. Heat 1 underway. Neagles immediately down to the bottom. Right now, Cody Neagles leads them in turn number 1. Josh McCullough on the outside getting pushed by Richard Elliott. Nathan Harper up there in the mix. As is Gordon Spain. Has top 4 on the outside lane. Neagles hitting 18 of Wyatt Gray, Justin Millicar, Mark Vondell. 5 cars on the bottom. Neagles leads the first lap in Heat 1. Right on board with Brian Hennings. Right now, Hennings kind of getting the apron just a little bit, but still trying to keep Neagles out ahead. Won't give him a big shot. Right now, Richard Elliott will attend to that. Outside lane, Joshua McCullough drops down. now, Elliott and Harper. The top two for the moment. Wyatt Gray taking it 3 wide. Down the back straightaway. Elliott up to cover the middle. Now right now, this will be a great time for these drivers to test the cars. See what they like. Right now, track temp 93 degrees, so you might be able to do some things with the car. Right now, Richard Elliott leads 5 laps to go. It is MMS 1 and 2. Josh McCullough pushing his teammate. Here goes Nichols right back to the outside. Harper in tow with him. Now right on board with Justin Miller car. Who knows that he'll be racing tomorrow night. Miller car right now started 7th up to 5th. Not a lot of time to really make a lot of moves. Heading right back up to the top side. We're going to have a big run. Off for turn 4 at Hennings and Eagles. Yet again. The Henning drop right back down to the bottom lane. Wyatt Gray trying to make that third lane happen. 4 to go at the line. Here comes Harper for a big run. Gordon Spain up in the mix. Harper down to the bottom. Eagles will have to stay up. Ain't got a choice to. Down the back straightaway again. Right now, see Harper kind of stuck out of line. Here comes Gray up to the front. It's going to get pushed by Joshua McCullough. Folks, we're going to be bouncing back and forth here between different chats, trying to get interview with drivers. Right now, Harper down to the bottom yet again. Be 2 laps to go for Heat 1. And Gray holding the lead. Nathan Harper trying to battle back on the bottom. Gray down to the bottom. Here it comes Joshua McCullough up the outside. Getting pushed by Hennings. Oh, and there goes Miller car. Saves it. No caution. Justin Miller car saves another car deep in the field. Justin Miller. Right now, field will see 2 laps to go. Make it 1, matter of fact. 1 to go for Nathan Harper. Here comes Nichols right back to the outside again. Brian Henning starting on pole. Oh, Henning hard into the wall. Good grief. Massive damage to that machine. Back at the front. One car on the apron again. That car's all over the place. Joey's around. Going to bounce off the outside retaining wall. Meanwhile, coming to the line. Harper gets turned. Joshua McCullough gets into the back of Harper and at the line. Vaughn down to the inside. McCullough wins Heat 1. Woo! McCullough, Gray, Vondale, Nichols, Elliott in the top 5. What a run. And McCullough junks the car. So Joshua McCullough, your winner in Heat 1. Heat 2 coming up. See, you can't get a quick word with him. Joshua McCullough, Gary Jenkins up here, broadcast booth. You got a quick copy, buddy?
Gotcha.
Well, quick 9 laps. What did you learn? What can you take away from that 9 laps to put forward to tonight?
Well, I just got a new wheel, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I got a new Moza R5 from James, and I was on a Logitech, so now everything's a big difference racing. And this is my second race, so I was like, I'm just going to stay up front, see what happens, and I was able to get first place.
Well, buddy, hell of a John night. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of the 100 lap feature.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good one, buddy.
You too.
Get a couple more drivers in here, but first, the starting lineup for heat race number 2 goes as followed. Casey Sprinkle, oh my God, this was star-studded. Casey Sprinkle, Ken McCullough, first and second. Ethan Eckert, Malik Ray, third and fourth. Chase Mustutta, Quentin Stanbach, Jackson Byes, Justin Johnson, Daniel Falkenham, and James Warren rounds out the field for Heat 2. Get a couple more drivers in here for a quick interview. Ryan Henning's not available for an interview at the moment. Gordon Spain, Gary Jenkins up here at broadcast booth. Got a quick coffee, buddy?
Yeah, man, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. I got to ask you, what can you take away in that brief 9 laps run to put forward tonight? How confident are you in the 38 machine?
Pretty confident. Car seems a little squirrely to me, at least, but it's been a while since I've been in this car, so I'm just kind of hang out, get a good feel for it, and try to be there at the end when it counts.
Yes, sir. About all you can ask for. Best of luck to you tonight. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
Hopefully so. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, so James Warren not racing in this heat race, choosing the race control tonight. So therefore, it will be only 9 drivers. Yeah, something like that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 9. Something like that. Ethan Eckert showing new colors tonight. Don't know if we'll be able to get many interviews out of this heat race. We'll keep trying to get other drivers in as we go. As Casey Sprinkle, Kenny McCullough brings us down. 9 laps, heat number 2. We're rolling again. Right now, Sprinkle leaves them into turn number 3. So Sprinkle, Eckert, Mastretta, Jackson Byes, Daniel Falkenham, the top 5. Still practically single file out again. James Ware will not be racing tonight. Justin Johnson already off the pace. So right now, 8 drivers in contention already. 8 to go. now to field. Down the back straightaway again. Eckert, Sprinkle, Mastrota, Bass, Volgan still top 5. Ethan Eckert already up to the top spot. Here comes the 21 Abies on the outside with Casey Sprinkle jumping up out of line. Right now, Sprinkle down to the bottom again. Here comes Falconhead with Malik Ray. Sprinkle up to cover. The driver right now trying everything they can. Eckert. This is what's going to set the grid for tonight's main event. The feature 100 laps. Here comes Malik Ray up the middle. Mastroda's going to let him down. 3 wide for the back. McCullough's going to squeeze in. Of course, ain't seen Casey Sprinkle in a while. Here comes Malik Ray on the outside. Malik Ray to the top of the point. Oh, Sprinkle turned sideways. Everybody sideways. They'll get back together. Malik Ray still maintaining lead. Foghead right to the bottom again. Right now, Malik Ray will see 4 laps to go. Right on board now with Malik Ray again, another driver. I believe him and Eckert both will be racing tomorrow night, along with Jackson Byes as well, I believe. Well, we know Kim McCullough is in for the Nazareth 500 King of Talladega. Right now at the line, giving it to Eckert again. 3 to go. Quentin Stanbach on the outside. Big issue for Stanbach. He's by himself. That's the big issue in all of this. Right now, while we got a moment. Oh, they're wrecking big. Eckert sprinkles around. McCullough's involved in it. Big crash. Hard impact. Ethan Eckert, McCullough. No caution. Ethan Eckert's car is done. McCullough, big impact. And it will leave Falkenham and Malik Ray. Good grief. Ethan Eckert rolling. Meatball flag. That car, that will be a backup car if it was real life. McCullough both. Massive hit. Here it comes. Falkenham, Elite Ray, contact again. White flag. Good grief. Shades of SummerSlam 499 this past year. Smoke all over the place. Ethan Eckert, I have all lightings to believe. Trace Mastrutta in the pits. Yep, Eckert on the bottom. He's going to try to finish. Well, meanwhile, Falkenham, Elite Ray, off of turn 4. Elite Ray trying to move him. Not going to get it. Daniel Falkenham wins heat race number 2. Casey Sprinkle across the line. Sprinkle will be 3rd. Vice 4th. Quentin Stanbot will be the top 5. Stanbot spins it. Ken McCullough will be 6th. Justin Johnson 7th. Eckert Mastrutta 8th and 9th. Dan Falkenham unfortunately not available for an interview at the moment. We will try to pull drivers in and out right now. Heat 10 about to be going live. Let's look at the grid for heat number 3. Matthew Baker, Trevor Asronoff, 1st and 2nd. Alex Hill, Jared Haynes, 3rd and 4th. Harvey Thompson, Jessica Childs, 5th and 6th. Kevin Allen, Sammy Casey, Joy Misavich, and Tucker McClendon, the top 10. That is heat race number 3. See, can't pull up a couple drivers from the previous heat races. Get up Richard Elliott first. Richard Elliott, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I ain't mistaken, you ran heat race number 1. That a fair point?
That's a fair point.
Okay, just being sure. So that being said, little 9-lap stint. What do you think we could see tonight from what you've gathered in that short little dash that we could expect tonight drafting wise? Do you feel like the 2nd and 3rd lane will be a factor tonight?
Yeah, in the heat races, there's just not enough cars to tell which line's best, but I'm sure 2nd, maybe the 3rd lane. We'll see how they race. They may try and race hard for a little bit, and then I think everybody will settle down. Should be pretty calm, I would think. But yeah, the 2nd, 3rd lane should be okay.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you tonight. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing and say that you have qualified for the Old St. Nick 500 December 14th.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, buddy. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. That being said, we'll talk to another driver who just got out of his heat race, as a matter of fact. Kenny McCullough, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, hell of a heat race to say the least. About the most chaotic one we've seen. Couple questions for you, and then I'll drop you back down. One, you're already locked into the Nazareth 500 tomorrow night. How would locking in tonight to the Old St. Nick 500 be? Would it be a big weight off of your shoulders?
Yeah. Glad everybody that's in this running heats tonight are locked in, because that heat racing and qualifying racing is stressful. It's been a fun event all week long with Nazareth. Can't wait for tomorrow night's race, though. Looking forward to it.
Last question I got before I let you head back down. 9-lap stint. What can you tell us? What could we expect tonight in the main event?
I'm not really sure. I'm not a big fan of these cars, just the way the draft's broken in it. I think we're going to see better racing, though, with more cars, the bigger field. But it looks like to me that the more cars that are in one line, that line's going to move faster. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like I've seen some bad blocks going on here and there. So hopefully we can clean that up and not have a bunch of wrecks.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Well, right now, delay of green, I believe, for this heat. Never mind, they're rolling. Matthew Baker evidently not making the start. So right now, Alex Hill, Thompson, Astronaut, who won his dual race last night for the Nazareth 500. Right now, taking command in heat race number 3, down to the bottom. Kevin Allen, Thompson, Haynes, the top 5, along with Alex Hill. Vasevich, McLennan, Sammy Casey, Jessica Childs, Matthew Baker, the top 10. Baker, of course, right now not showing to be on the track. Advernoth leads at the line. Right now, Trevor Advernoth down the back straightaway. Single fight out. This might be the calmest of duels that we see. Right now it's showing Matthew Baker is actually on the racetrack, so evidently my ticker has not updated yet. We'll find out here next lap, but Baker going on the outside of Masevich. Cutter McLennan, Jessica Childs, all trying to get in. Advernoth at the line will lead yet again. There it is, now it's updated. So all 10 drivers took the green flag, and right now, Masevich on the outside lane, going for third on Aubrey Thompson. Alex Hill sees it. We'll get right to Advernoth, back bumper, down the back straightaway again. Hill to the top spot. Hill, Masevich, Baker, Haynes, Tucker McLennan, Jessica Childs. They were on the outside lane. A few of them dropped down. Baker, McLennan, and Sammy Casey. Oh, McLennan goes around in front of Thompson. Good grief. Kevin Allen involved in this. Yep. Tucker McLennan, Sammy Casey. Massive damage to the 16 machine. We'll focus back up at the front. 6 drivers left in to determine Heat 3. Right now, be 5 to go for Heat 3. I believe this will be the last heat race as well. Right now, Alex Hill, Baker, Masevich, Haynes, and Azra not the top 5. Try to make something happen. Drop to the bottom here. Child's also in the mix. Hill down to the bottom again. Masevich, a little bit of contact between Hill and Masevich. At the line. Give it to Joey. 4 to go. Right now, Azronoff inching out ahead yet again. Their old TA. Right now, Hill, big block on Baker. There. Right now, better to test the limits this way versus better test the limits now and then test it in the 100 lap main event. Right now, Hill at the line. 2 to go for heat 3. Right now, 1 to go for Alex Hill. They're not going to try to get the inside. Here comes Baker. Hill at the block. Astronaut and Jared Haynes down to a bond. They come together. Astronaut in the grass. And they will save it somehow. No, they won't. Savage around. Hayes around. Good grief. Well, at the line, Jessica Childs will get the win over Matthew Baker. Hill and Addernock come across the line, slamming doors. Good grief. Well, that will be the end of heat race number 3. I believe that will be our last of the heat race. Let's get Jessica in here. Jessica Child, Gary Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy? Or ma'am? Try this one more time. Jessica Childs, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. How you
There
doing?
you are. Well, I'm doing pretty good. Got the ass pretty intense. Third heat. Is there anything that you can take out of that though tonight and put forward to the race, or is it pretty much, was it too short of a race and too less cars to tell?
I'm not really sure how that happened. Usually I don't win those, so we'll see what happens.
As for tonight, do you feel confident in the car's ability, and really is there a plan for 100 laps?
I really don't have a plan. I'm just going to get out there and see what happens. So got some good guys out there on the track tonight.
All right. Well, best of luck to you from here on out. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you again in this thing.
Thanks. Have a good night.
You too. Well, an intense 3 heat races. Warm-ups right now underway gives us a chance to talk to a couple drivers. Can't get Aubrey Thompson in here. Aubrey Thompson, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, The heat race did not go exactly how you wanted to, but nonetheless, that's in the past and gone. What is the plan tonight to get the job done? And really, what can we expect the first half of this race?
I'm gonna ride. I mean, it's 100 laps, so we've got a long night. It's gonna be fun. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, as for you tonight, is there a specific plan involved, or is it just stay at the front as long as you can?
Well, I'm starting towards the back, so I'll probably ride for a little while and see how they race, and then we'll go from there. Whichever line's got the most cars in it is the line that's gonna run. Well, that's what it showed in the heats, but we'll see when we get more cars on the track.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully we get to talk to you in this thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, other drivers right now. Well, we got a moment now. A lot of drivers. Hey, I want to get Trevor Asbernos up here in the booth. Right now, a minute, right under 2 minutes left in the warm-up. We're going to wait and see what we can hear from Trevor Asbernos. If we do not, got a couple other drivers lined up. Well, right now, while we got a moment. Don't know if we're going to be able to get Trevor by the time the race starts. Casey Sprinkle up here in the booth. Casey Sprinkle, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a coffee, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, pretty eventful heat race for you. Believe you'll walk out of your heat race in third. Plan for tonight is there really 100 laps? Can we expect drivers to try to take it easy for the first 75, or really what can we expect tonight with these cars? And also, glad to see you back. Where you been?
I just been I said I was retiring, but I'm obviously not. I'm just
You are
I don't know.
17 years old. You cannot retire right now.
Well, I don't know how the race is gonna go. Honestly, I don't know much about these cars, but it might go easy, it might go hard. I really don't know. I hope it goes easy for a little bit, but I do want to race at least at the end. So, but I do want to make it to the end. So maybe they won't clear them up that much, but we do have a faster pair, so who knows how it's gonna go. I just hope I can finish with a clean car and hopefully cash it.
Well, buddy, I hope you can do the same. Best of luck to you. Glad to see you coming back. And hell, I can't have out of retirement on Tuesday night to freaking run, try to make the Nazareth 500. So if I'm out of retirement, I reckon you got to come out of it too. How does that sound?
Awesome.
All right, buddy. Best of luck to you tonight.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. That being said, the interview with Trevor Adderton not available yet. We'll probably have to wait till after the race. With that being said, the field is set for the Thanksgiving Hangover 266. 100 laps on deck, and the starting lineup goes as followed. Now I can change it. Jesus freaking Christ. There, finally. Technical issues out the way, finally. Josh McCullough, Daniel Falkenham, first and second. Jessica Childs, Wyatt Gray, third and fourth. Malik Ray, your top five. Matthew Baker, Mark Vondell, Casey Sprinkle, Alex Hill, Cody Neagles, Jackson Bass, Joey Masevich. Rounds out the top 12 for tonight. On down further to the field. Richard Elliott, Quentin Standby, Aubrey Thompson, Nathan Harper, Kenan McCullough, Tucker McClennan, Justin Miller, Justin Johnson. That's the top 20. Kevin Allen, Brian Hennings, Ethan Eckert, Jared Haynes. Your top 24. No, we're not done yet. Justin Milligar, Chase Mastrota, Trevor Asbernoth, Gordon Spain, James Ware not racing tonight, so we'll make it 30 cars. Sammy Casey and the 01 of Joey will round out the 30 car main event, 100 laps on deck for tonight. Well, it's going to be fun. Going to be wild. At the end of it, one driver will not have to worry about December 14th, whether he is in the old St. Nick, or she, I should say, as well. Jessica Childs is in the field tonight. But nonetheless, whether they will not have to worry about December 14th. They know that after tonight, one driver will be locked into the old St. Nick 500. And 29 other drivers will know that they will have to then qualify their way into the race, whether it's heats, duels, ever how the lineup starts. Joshua McCullough, Daniel Falkenham, brainless to United Rentals Restart Zone, the 100 laps. Happy Thanksgiving and the Thanksgiving Hangover 266 underway. Down back straightaway, Wyatt Gray again pushed by Baker and Casey Sprinkle. Wyatt Gray takes the lead as they enter the high banks of turn number 3 for the first time tonight. You see Wyatt Gray and Baker able to push out ahead about a 2-3 car length gap over the field. But they're going to get swallowed up. Nathan Harper way out of line. Off of turn 4 for the first time tonight through the tri-oval. Gray holding Baker at bay. Wyatt Gray leads the first lap. Right now, Baker had the outside lane. Case Sprinkle, one not wanting to wait in that 59 machine, drops down to the bottom. He wants to lead a lap tonight. However, it will not happen this time. Baker and Eagles on the outside. Baker down to the bottom of the racetrack. You'll see a lot of these drivers again tomorrow night in the NASRA 500. Right now, they're trying to make one driver's going to make sure that they're secured into the old St. Nick 500. And out in the line, give it to Baker. Wyatt Gray led the first lap, is back to 5th. Joshua McCullough started on the pole for tonight. Back in 13th, the fastest qualifier of the night. Brian Henning started tonight, they're already 3 wide. Johnson, Mastretta, Ethan Eckert, the 3 cars on that 3rd lane. Right back further back here with a couple drivers. On board Justin Millicar. Millicar right now started 25th, already up to 11th. the owner of the Midnight Racing League, and right now trying to represent them in the Jack Chat will tonight and tomorrow night. You can tell Jar's already up on the move, something I want to be there. Matter of fact, Brian Hennings started 22nd. He's already up night. Big run down the back straightaway. There's your answer. Middle lane. Going to be the most overpowered. Good grief. Casey Sprinkle. Drop all the way back. Got Quentin Stanbach. Cheyenne, Wyoming's own up to third. Right now pushing Baker in that outside lane. At the line, give it to Baker. Cody Nichols, not one to be denied. Once again entering turn one. Quentin Stanbach with a big push on Baker entering turn one. Right now, drivers now trying to sort everything out. 100% fuel, I got to think. Probably see pit stops around 30 to 35. Unless there's a caution, you get a look from the Raging Idiot Racing Network blimp cameras. Quentin Stanbach down to the bottom of the racetrack. Stanbach leads. Gordon Spain going one lap down already. Brian Hennings as well trying to pull that outside lane. He's got Millicar right behind. Oh, Baker gets third. There they go already. They save it. No, they don't. Millicar's around. Baker, Masevich. Good grief. Jared Haynes involved in this one. Lord have mercy. Casey Sprinkle. Oh, there's several more back there. First caution of the night in the Thanksgiving Hangover 266. Oh, you saw Baker getting turned sideways. Unsure. I'll go back and look at it before I give my expert analysis on this whole deal. I should look at it from the very camera we saw it happen. We're going to re-rack it here right now. Baker's just stuck in the middle. And Nichols all over the back of him. Car gets slide off her forward and around she goes. I thought they had it safe till Millicar went sliding through the grass. Right on board with Matthew Baker. Is there just, I mean, at that point, just along for the ride. Other drivers involved. Let's right on board with Justin Millicar through this. Millicar actually went through a slide and somehow brought it back. That fought right in Millicar. As a matter of fact, Justin would have had it clear if he didn't get hit. Several other ones to go on board with. Last but not least, Jared Haynes. I'll get a good picture here. Checking up, trying to get checked up. How does he get? Oh, that's out. Well, that's just a harmless little slide. No harm, no foul for Jared Haynes. Well, first caution of the night. Right now, Justin Miller out front. Guardian Eagles black flag. That lies being the cause of the caution. With 94 laps to go. Double drivers coming back in. Richard Elliott. Elliott, Vondale. Several other ones. That just joined us tonight. Under the first caution of the night. Ford lead change right now. Daniel Falkenham scored. Justin Miller actually scored as the leader. And well, saw a quick little showing of what we could see later on in the race. Have a lot. Some drivers going to try to take it easy from here on out. Weather tonight. Gotta sort this one out here. 79 degrees. Partly cloudy. 4-mile-an-hour wind speed. 55% humidity. Alright. Pace car's in. Miller and Falkenham brings us down. We're rolling. Right now, Daniel's going to drop like a rock. Going to allow Eckert up to the top side along with Hill. Ethan Eckert wants to lead this race tonight. Right now, Eckert at the line will lead his first laps of the race tonight. There goes Alex Hill right back to the bottom. Him and Falkenham working that bottom lane. Wyatt Gray led the first lap of the race tonight, trying to battle back to the lead. Right now in Ford, going to slide down in front of the 01 there, down the back straightaway. They're getting closer and closer, snaking away. Oh, Wyatt Gray gets turned, he saves it. Everybody else scatter and stand by. Hold on to her, buddy. Spins it. No caution yet. Does not appear that we'll get one at the moment. Quentin is rolling. We're going to stay green. Down the back straightaway now. Single file out for the most part. Right now, this thing is kind of straightened out for the moment. Going further back through the field here. Right now, Sammy Casey had a rough race in his heat race. Right now, trying to battle back front to back. Oh, Jessica Childs hard into the wall. Good grief. Get too carried away now. Charles hard into the wall. No caution again. That looks pretty serious though. Wait and see if she comes into the pits. Right now, Alex Hill continues to lead this freight train on the bottom. Jessica is in the pit, so after winning her heat race, it will not be tonight that the driver of the 4 needs. Right now, biggest movers of the race so far tonight, Eckert and Joey up 20 and 27 spots. Mastretta and Ward, or not Ward, but Azranoff, where I got Ward from, up 19 spots. Steven Henning, not Steven, damn. Brian Henning, get my names right here in the record. Up 11. Right now, biggest droppers of the field. Josh McCullough started on the pole for a night, down 12. Mark Von Dale and Cody Eagles down 18. Childs down 27. Well, long way to go. I got a feeling a lot of these drivers, they're all trying to just race it out. They're all trying to make it to the end. That's about all they're trying to do at this moment. Others racing hard, trying to get back to track position that they lost. Oh, Brian Henning's actually now up to 16th. We're up to 6, up 16 now. That's why I say you're going to find the drivers throughout the night. They're going to find, as Eckert almost gets turned by Buys. Tucker McClain going to try to go 3 wide. Got a lap car in the way. Buys on him up. Contact with Buys. There they go again. Jesus almighty. Good grief. Holy hell, this taking out everybody. Baker involved in this one. Second incident of the night for Baker. Good grief. Joey involved in this one. Justin Johnson against the wall. Jackson Buys with a piece of this. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Trevor Azranoff got through. All right. What in the world? Let's look at it. Believe Buys is going to come up. We're going to look at it from a Ranging Idiot Racing Network blimp camera. So we rewind it here, all the way from the back. The Savage gives McLennan a big shot. Right there, By stuck in the middle. They just come together and around they go. Falkham gets a piece of this. From there, Johnson, big lick. Baker getting spun. Justin Johnson's car will come to rest. Wyatt Gray. Move on this, right on board with Johnson. Ooh, Jesus. Wicked hit. Right on board with Joy. He about had it clear. That's how Wyatt Gray gets involved in this. Driver sneaking through. Oh boy, Ken McCullough through this. Last onboard we got Matthew Baker. Been a rough night for Baker already, and we're not even a quarter of the way in, I don't think. Baker's slowing up, slowing up. Oh, he gets ran. Good God. He gets ran in from behind. Question is, who's it from? I do got another camera. Drivers all trying to. Ooh, that would be Sammy Casey. Last but not least, I know I've already said this twice. If I can find him. Run on board Jackson Buys. All over McLennan there, and just around they go. Ken McCall a black flag. How about lies for a pit road infragment? Well, second caution of the night. We got one more here, Chase Mastrota. Got one more here upon request. Before we go back live here, we'll quickly re-rack it. This is second caution at 9. If out fell Mastruta's lap, then I'd keep going again. Well, it all goes back to what they say. You got to have luck on your side for these races. Now, this is not easy stuff. Luck is 80% luck, 20% skill, and the wherewithal. to know where to go and make the right moves, because you only got a split second to decide, do I need to go left, do I need to go right? And one wrong move, night's over. We're rolling. Alex Hill chasing Mastretta. Alright, jumping out of line. But Standbach as well. Not jumping out of line, we got a hell of a start. How about Justin Millicar, Trevor Asbernoff? Joey Nichols in the mix right now. Second through fourth running tomorrow night. Like I said, I wish I had the entry list on who's in and who's out. Right now, Hill, Mastretta, Millicar, Asbernoff, Nichols, your top five. Harper, Aubrey Thompson, Matthew Baker, Malik Ray, Gordon Spain, the top 10. Right now, the field, I have all eyes. They're going to try to start calming down a little bit. Long, long way to go. Not even a quarter of the way through. Right now, Kevin McCullough, fastest lap. Number 48.922 of Mastretta dropping back. I think Mastretta one day he wants to save gas for a little while here. He'll drop down out on. He'll drop all the way down to probably about 27, 28 spot. As Alex Hill continues to lead. Cody Nichols in second. How about Quentin Stenbach battling back? Alex Hill up the racetrack, going to cover Quentin. Here goes Nichols with Millicar. Savage as well. About Gordon Spain bringing it 3-1. Got Fogelham in. Joshua McCullough in tow. Masevich up to cover. They're going to go 3 wide again. How about Wyatt Gray? Right now, Cody Nichols back out front. Now, Justin Millicar going for the lead with 77 laps to go. Nichols at the line, survey says. Give it to Millicar. Getting a push from his teammate for the Jack Shack, Trevor Asbernoff. Millicar down to the bottom of the track. It's going to hold off Nichols for the moment. drivers, what you're seeing right now is just people trying to come from the back, others riding. There's two separate races here. Drivers trying to get their track position back or be a contender at the front. Others choosing to play it safe, ride it out with the fuel gain. So you don't see a lot of the other drivers up there. A lot of them back there. Matthew Baker riding single file. He's probably saying, y'all can have it for right now. I'll get up there whenever it's closer to the end here. Right now, MMS. Tonight they have McCullough, Thompson, Sprinkle, Josh McCullough, Mark Vondell, Richard Elliott. Right now, I'm waiting to see. MMS is not even in the top 10 at the moment. Oh yeah, they are. Casey Sprinkle. Right now running in the 8th spot. Right now you're right on board with Casey. Starting 8th, right now 11th. Well, if Casey can make it to the end, I mean, you heard it during his interview. He just wanted to be there at the end. Massive checkup, had to live big time. Going further back, trying to find some of his teammates. Joshua McCullough starting off pole for tonight, right now in 19th. Right behind him somewhere is Aubrey Thompson. Matter of fact, directly behind him. Mark Vondell as well, along Richard Elliott, Kevin McCullough. So really, that's Kevin Allen. Right on board with McCullough, ahead of him and Richard Elliott, Mark Vondell. McCullough having to lift a lot. They're trying to save the fuel. They're thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead. Why you don't see, really, you see McCullough in the back. That's normally why. Right now, Ethan Eckert at the top of the board. Alex Hill, Quentin Stanbuck, Cody Eagles, Justin Miller, the top 5. Well, checking on the biggest movers yet again. Eckert up 22, Stenbach up 11, Astronaut up 22, Joey still up 24, Justin Miller up to 13th. How about Justin Miller car? 15 spots. Gain Gordon Spain up 18. It was a rough start for Gordon Spain. Lost the draft early, got the early caution. Right now, making the most of it. Right now, the concern is when we get to it. See, right now, your favorite manufacturer, where they're running at right now is the Ford. At the top of the board with Ethan Eckert. But the other thing, too, Raging Gate Racing Network Pit Strategy Report. A lot of these drivers came in running the second caution as well the first. Right now, it is the longest stint we've seen by my calculations, which are not entirely right, but I can give a very rough estimate. There'd be about, give or take, 30 to 35 laps on a tank of gas, I would think. estimated at least. Right now, a little ways to go before what would be the first official green flag pit stop for the night. But for some, like Eckert, like Quentin, like Alex Hill, those who have been at the front the majority of the night, it's going to be really hard to save the field now as you see Justin Miller to the top of the board. Jackson Byes going one lap down. Right now. Well, about as quickly as Joey got to the top of the board, here comes Masevich with Gordon in Spain. I believe they're the only Dega Pro drivers here tonight. John Ward, unfortunately, not in attendance for tonight. We can assume that Masevich and Spain are the representatives of Dega Pro tonight, and right now they're 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Well, you can see the field already dropping down to the bottom, so practically a lot of them probably still in field saving mode. Others probably not so much. Right now, as it stands, Jackson Byes 1 lap down, Justin Johnson 2 down. Jessica Childs officially out of the race. Her night in hopes of locking into the old St. Nick 500 are done. Well, Johnson gonna need a miracle, a little bit of a miracle in his own right. Byes right now the only car 1 lap down, so long as he does not get involved in another wreck, he should get his lap back. See the field now. Single fouled out. With that being said, we're going to take a quick break in the action. You're watching the Thanksgiving Hangover 266 live from Talladega. We'll be right back. Back from the Talladega Super Speedway, Joey Masevich has led 5 laps so far tonight and counting. Several drivers have led in some way, shape, or form. Right now, the man who has led the most laps so far tonight, officially Alex Hill, runs back at 6, led 14 so far. joining us. Only had 2 cautions so far tonight, but 12 lead changes. Right now, of course, Joy Masevich is the leader. And we are slowly approaching halfway. But really what you're seeing here, these drivers who are running practicing a fight out. This is fuel saving mode at its finest right now. Kevin Allen in jeopardy of going a lap down here in 1 or 2 laps. As a matter of fact, probably less than that. But right now, this is basically drivers. You're going to see, if we stay green to the end, these green flag pit stops, they're going to play a pivotal part in this. Because it's all about getting on and getting off the racetrack, being able to stay in the draft, executing it flawlessly. So this will be, if we get the green flag pit stops in, it's going to be it's probably going to determine who is still left in this race and who is not. So one mistake and you lose the draft, you can wind up like Byes and Allen, Justin Johnson, Duggar McClendon, who is now 1 lap down. Right now, what you also get in this, as far as going a lap down, is now you have 3. Now there's 2 distinct races again. One is for position and whatnot, trying to determine who will still be eligible to continue to race so far as being on the lead lap goes. The other one, it's for the free pass. Right now, caution was to come out now. Jackson Byes would have the free pass. We're getting the black flag earlier in the race. Right now, Jackson Byes started 11th. Right now, 26th. 1 lap down. Right behind Brian Hennings. Big check up. Now he's got to the back of the 74 machine. Well, right now, about 11 away from halfway. Right now, on further back, Quentin Stanbach running the 14th spot. Been a quiet night for Stanbach. Has been at the front several times and led 2 laps. He is like a lot of other drivers trying to stretch another driver. Just hoping that the last 60 laps go smooth for him. Would be Matthew Baker. Has been involved in both cautions tonight. Neither one of his own doing. And right now, Baker, lap 26, fastest lap of the race, 48.674. Put a driver up to 5 right now, running at 15. Got Daniel Fogelham right behind him. And the winner of his heat race, which will be that second heat race, if I can get back on it, that'd be great. And right now, for Daniel, I mean, this is pretty much the MO of the 48. Just ride. Don't want to be a factor. Don't want to be at the front of it the majority of the night. And what you'll see, him and I'm sure several other ones will do it. They will see. You will see them wait another lap. Let the big crowd come into pit road first. They'll go the extra lap, or in some cases, they'll short pit it. Try to keep the track position and avoid the carnage on pit road. Well, you see Daniel right now just being conservative at the moment, not pushing nothing. Right now, started second back in 16th. Right now. Driver's still taking it easy. Still single filed out. We'll tune in one more time. Ready to see it. 25, 26 lap stints as it is. So we are itching closer into what I have to believe will be the first green flag pit stop of the night. Right now, if you're Joey or Gordon Spain, you will probably be in earlier than what some of the rest of the field will be. Well, 6 laps away from halfway. Right now, some of the drivers in this race talked about it all night, trying to hype up the big event starting tomorrow night. The Nazareth 500. The Sarah driver Bev a check up a fit. We'll get back to it in a moment. Eagles saves it again. Good. Kind of got them all accordion effect there. A little bit of damage to Chase Mastrutta. His car. We're able to keep it going, and we stay green for the moment. Hell of a save by everybody. Well, you know that would have been big. Right now, all I got a moment, some of the drivers who will be racing tomorrow's Nazareth 500 on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network are in the field tonight. Of course, unofficial. Yeah, we'll get back to it in a second. Caution out again. So much for a green flag pit stop. Trevor Astronaut is in it. McLennan, several drivers through the grass. Jackson buys involved in this one. It will not get that lap back. Mark Vondell might have a little bit of damage involved. Sammy Casey as well. Good grief. Daniel Fogan looks like he may have got through it unscathed. Well, all right. Back at it again. Try to figure out what happened. For the blimp camera. Oh, Alex Hill into Eckert. That's all she wrote. Clinton into Buys. Buys up the racetrack. Wyatt Gray, a hell of a job. Coming to a stop. Let's actually look at it from Alex Hill now. got to run. Gets a shot from hitting, and hard to say if that shot sent him down into that position or if he just misjudged it. The end result is calamity. Let's run on board the Jackson buys. Oh! Not be surprised. That's a fast repair wait. Then for Jackson buys, well, it's been a rough night. Already, actually, says I already got one fast repair done and gone. Don't know if that's under this caution or one prior. Right on board now with Tucker McClennan through this. There's a big checkup on the bottom, which kind of allows this run to happen. Gagger's gonna come right back up. We're gonna get nailed. Ethan Eckert's on board. Of course, lags out, but from high above you can see the carnage. Well, Sammy Casey's on board. But he lags. Let's see, can I get one more on board? What does Chase Mastrota see through all this? The grass. Did he see? He gets to the back of Astronaut. Third caution of the night. Well, I said we'll receive the black flag, be a drive-through penalty. 4-77. Right now, 1 to green. Rewrite the top 10. Savage, Joey Masevich, Kim McCullough, Gordon Spain, Cody Neagles, the 0-1 of Joey, Wyatt Gray, Nathan Harper, Justin Miller, Daniel Funkenham, and Quentin Stambot, your top 10. With 52 laps to go. Right now. All right, we're rolling. McCullough not going on the restart. I was going to stack them up. Get away with it. But McCullough from second and dropping fast. got the whole outside lane completely, well, stopped. Well, through all of that, it will bring Wyatt Gray going for the lead. It has not been an easy night for Gray. And right now, Gray, Miller, stand by. Plugging out Joshua McCullough coming up the outside. Big shot. Right in the line, give it to Gray yet again. Josh McCullough to the lead. Well, McCullough starting on ball, going to bring Kenneth with him. The only issue is they do not have a lot of help on the outside lane. Majority of help is in the middle. Here comes Millicor right back with him, however, along with Casey Sprinkle. That's Gray leads them into turn 3. Nathan Harper dropping down to the bottom. Ethan Eckert back in this. Half down, half to go. In the Hangover 266. With Savage and Spain now going to take that third lane, going to try to make something happen. Right now, here goes Daniel. Well, now they can race a little bit. Daniel Fogelham led earlier. Actually has not led a lap officially tonight. So, apologize for the misinformation there, but he'll lead right now. Right now, they're still 2 by 2 further back in the field. Wyatt Gray trying to hang out inside the top 10. Trying to stay in it. Miller will knock him out for a moment. Yeah, good look at it now. Joey Stanbach, Justin Johnson, Savage, Gordon Spain, all of them trying to work themselves back up into the top 10. .47 laps to go. Right now, top 5 as they stand. Daniel Falkenham, Nathan Harper, Matthew Baker, Cody Nichols, Ethan Eckert, making Casey Sprinkle top 5. Here comes the outside lane yet again with Sprinkles and Eagles. Big run. Cody Nichols wants to lead. He's going to bring Sprinkle with him. Going to try to bring the rest of that outside lane. Still give it to Daniel at the line. Right now, Casey Sprinkle to the lead, gonna bring Gray with him. Sprinkle's only led 1 lap so far tonight. Wyatt's led 3. And the Savage now has took it over, leading the most laps at 19. 46 to go. That can still change. Eagles battle and back's gonna break. But look, I'll give Matthew Baker a lot of props. The first half of the race he had to come back and is now still inside the top 5. Battling for the win here with 45 laps to go. Now I'll give him some props on resiliency. It has not been an easy night for that 5 machine. Still a long way to go. Right now, Casey Sprinkle up to the outside lane, gonna bring Wyatt Gray back into the mix. Gray holds the lead as they enter or come off of turn 4. Alex Hill goes up to the top side of the racetrack, and now Hill will go 1 lap down. Of course, Jackson Byes been involved in that incident. Jackson still 1 lap down right now. Kevin Allen in the pits. But 24 cars remain on the lead lap. 24 cars still remain in contention. There's 43 to go. Here right on board with a couple of drivers. Let's go a little bit further in the back. Trevor Azranoff. Right now, on Justin Millicar, big checkup again. See that watch. Trevor's checking up. Runs coming. They got to let go because they ain't going to have nowhere to go with it. Right now, Azranoff rides back in the 19th spot. Moving further back here, Aubrey Thompson. Right behind Jared Haynes. Right now, Thompson got 3 Jack Shack drivers in front of him. Estrada, Haynes, Azranoff, another big check up again. Throw Justin Millicar in the mix there. Further up, Kevin McCullough. Big check up on the bottom. One driver drops down in front of Masevich. Not sure who that was, regardless. I've been Cody Deagles. I believe it was, as a matter of fact. Right on board with McCullough. Right now, hanging just outside the top 10 and 11. Big run. Deagles gonna get pushed by Baker again. You're watching it. Pretty on board right now. Top 6. Single filed out, making 7 for the moment. Right now, Nathan Harper running in 3rd. I've not heard a lot out of Harper at night. Been in the top 5, top 10. Harper, another one of them who has not led a lap so far tonight. See a little bit of damage to that 4 car. You got to wonder how bad is that hurting the car? Aerodynamically, can it push? Can it pull? Is he fine right where he's at? Another caution could probably get it fixed even. But right now, safest bet now for anybody in this top 5, just ride. They're single filed out. How about Brian Hennings? Laid down the fastest qualifying lap. Unfortunately, did not get the pole through the heat races. It has been a long climb for Brian Hennings to get back into contention with 39 laps to go. Caution is out. For what? Duggar McLennan around in turn 2. And caution is back out again. Lord have mercy. Alright. What's happened to Tucker McLennan? McLennan was back in 28th, 1 lap down. We'll enter 2. That goes off Mastretta. Mastretta hard into the wall. There's already damage to that 00, even more now. Let's take a look at it one more time. Actually, right on board, Chase Mastretta. Looks to the inside, and one camera shows no contact. That one there shows maybe a little bit. Well, nonetheless, fourth caution of the night. The big story now, it comes with 38 laps to go. Is there enough for these drivers to make it? Everybody is in. Who wins the race off of pit road? Give it to Daniel Fogham, Ethan Eckert. Eagles, Basavage, McCullough. Top 5 off of pit road. Well, been an eventful night from Talladega Super Speedway. 37 laps to go as of right now. Several drivers taking the wave around. That would be Jackson Byes, Alex Hill, Kevin Allen. Check up there, a little bit of issues with the 64. Unsure the issue. Well, Brain, Byes, Alex Hill, and Kevin Allen back on the lead lap. Tucker McLennan joins Jessica Childs in the garage. McLennan's night done. Well, we got a moment. Quentin, stand by. Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy.
Gotcha. How's it going?
Going pretty good. It's been a very solid night for the 22 machine, but starting out back, are you confident in the car to get back to the front, and could we possibly see you get your first win on the Racing Idiot Racing Network and lock yourself into the Old St. Nick 500, December 14th.
Anything's possible. Yeah, this car's been feeling really good today. Usually it's not my strongest car, but yeah, I'm feeling good about where I'm hanging out. So we'll see.
Well, buddy, I'll ask you this last question before I let you get going. We've seen 2 wide and possible 3 wide work so far tonight. From your vantage point, how has the middle and the third lane been working compared to the bottom?
Yeah, the middle seems to be working the best when we're going 3. But if we're not 3, it seems like the bottom's kind of where it's at. And I'm sure you've seen me struggling to get back up to the front on the outside lane a few times tonight.
Yes, sir, we have. Well, buddy, hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing and let you get ready here. Appreciate the time. Hopefully get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, to re-rack it. At least the top 10's concerned. Daniel Falkenham, Wyatt Gray, first and second. Neagles, Misevich, third and fourth. Joey McCullough, fifth and sixth. Casey Sprinkle, Trevor Addernock, Gordon Spain, Justin Millicar, your top 10. We're going to restart it with 35 laps to go. This is going to be close on fuel. Extremely close. I had to wait and find out. We're back rolling. Gobble Gobble 500 winner. Cody Neagles right down to the bottom again. They're going 3 wide already like it's the last lap. But Malik Ray. Oh, Quentin Lou says it. Malik Ray. Have not heard nothing on Malik Ray all night. And now up inside the top 3. There are 3 by 3. You can tell it's getting close to the end of this race. Oh, Ray turns, stand back hard into the wall. Baker's involved in another one. Lord have mercy. Matthew Baker involved in this one. Quentin Stanbach took a hellacious lick into the outside wall. Richard Elliott, meatball damage and a fast repair already gone. The night is done for Richard Elliott. How Stanbach's car is even rolling is beyond me. Well, this is going to start. I don't know if my elite ring gets turned sideways. We know you got to turn sideways, but what caused it? Look at it here from high above. We're 3 wide, and this is going to solve the fuel issue. Quinn gets a big shot from Eckert. Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. We'll run it one more time. We're right here. Looks like McCullough possibly comes up right as Quentin gives Malik Ray a shot. Malik a hell of a job saving it. Eckert, however, gets into the back of the 22 and a big shot into the outside wall. Elliott netcodes, or Quentin netcodes Elliott into Baker. And it is on. See Jared Haynes taking a big slide on the inside. Oh, and then Sammy Casey with a big shot into Baker's. It has not been an easy night for Matthew Baker, and it will be result in another one. Let's ride on board, Winnie. contact. Bam. Ooh. That would have been fine if Sammy hadn't gotten him right there. Well, next on board, Quentin Stanbach. Bam. There weren't nothing he could do. Last onboard we have, well, we don't, well, last onboard we'll do. Jared Haynes. He just gonna get turned. Folks, give me 1 second here. We'll be right back from Talladega. Alright, we're back with the one and green, Joey Masevich, Wyatt Gray, Cody Niegels, Daniel. Oh, what the hell? Jared Haynes into the back of Sammy. What in the hell just happened? Oh. That would more likely be a ban on my book. Sammy Casey. The full throttle. That was me. His ass be done. I feel bad for Jared Haynes in all this. We'll delay the green one more time. Jared Haynes in the pits. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, for Jared Haynes. Already had to use his fast repair. Done and gone. I don't understand what the hell that was with Sammy's part. But regardless, his night's done. Let's re-rack it one more time. Roy Masage, Wyatt Gray, Cody Niegels, Daniel Fulkingham, Joshua McCullough in the top 5. The other one of Joey. Well, actually switch Joey and McCullough. We'll get that figured out here in a minute. Anyway, Joey, Millicor, Harper, Eckert, Mastretta, the top 10. Well, disqualify Casey for future race. It's going to be more than a disqualification. That might be a ban. I'll leave that up to the admins. Nonetheless, 30 laps to go. Fuel, hopefully, no longer a concern. We'll wait and we'll see. We're rolling again. This car is still in contention. Right now, Buckingham trying to make the move. Thought about going for a legal blend right back in behind Wyatt Gray. Eagles pushing. Daniel all the way up. Well, they're racing now like it's the end of this race, and it's winding down to be that. And evidently, fuel no longer a concern. 3 wide, further back in the field. As we're now trying to bring that third lane up. Seems like the third lane not working. Right now, Harper pulling that third line. Got McCollum, Malik Ray, Azronoff, Hiddings, Justin Johnson, several others. Well, they're going to make that third lane work regardless. The more drivers jump up there, the more even it's going to be. You see Harper right now trying to crack into the top 10. Is in the top 10 barely. Right now, Josh McCollum leads over Eckert. Wyatt Gray jumps up. He'll get the push from Harper. Through the travel. Now McCullough up the corner. 3 later out. 4 wide. About to wreck it. Gray down to about. Here comes Eckert on the inside. This is what we expected. Down the back straight away again. Eckert, Miller car, Falkenham, McCullough, Wyatt Gray, and everybody else. All fight off. McCullough in the wall with Malik Ray. Miller hard into the wall. There they go, boys. Oh, Hiddings hard into the wall with Von Dell as well. Jesus. Brian Hiddings, night is done. Kevin Allen involved in this. Alex Hill. Big damage to that 77 machine. Quentin Stanbot. Meatball damage this time. Fast repair coming up. As does Kevin McCullough. course, the highest of highs. McCullough, if you're watching the heats and all that leading up to tomorrow night's Nazareth 500, the hell McCullough went through, got in on the last chance qualifiers, locked himself in, and tonight it'll be a fast repair and all that ground Ken McCullough worked to get to, right back down the drain again. What in the world happened? Let's look at it. It's aggressive driving. Getting down to the end of the race, 25 to go. Malik Ray looks to the outside to make it 4 wide. Oh, and then there's contact. Wyatt Gray gets into McCullough. Not surprised Malik Ray does not have damage out of that as well. Let's slow motion it here. All right now. Probably slow motion it a little too soon. Oh well. And there's the movement. Elite Ray looks to the outside. The focus is what are 3 wide between Sprinkle, Gray, and Harper. Oh, and then Daniel comes up in the Gray and launches McCullough right into the oncoming Malik Ray. Everybody else just trying to get around. Justin Miller gets into Joey. Avernoth barely gets through it. Avernoth actually might save it for Nair. Hill and Hennings. Martin Vondell will get turned by Justin Johnson right straight into Hennings off the camera. Well, we got a lot of replays to go through. But first, let's go on board with Kenny McCullough through this. It's going to be a wicked shot. Wrong one. Right there. Next on board will be with Malik Ray. Malik's just going to be instant bystander. Bam! Next on board, Justin Miller. Then we'll go right on board with Brian Hennings through this. Miller goes around. Wicked shot. Alright, probably the one driver who took the biggest shots out of this whole wreck. Brian Hennings on board. There's one shot there. Now you're going to know Vondell's coming and slammed. Right on board Matthew Baker through this. Baker's going to give us a lot of great in-car cameras tonight. Aubrey Thompson gets a shot of it as well. Right on board with him through this, on board the roll bar. Oh, Avernoff finally losing. Thompson swerves, losing control. God almighty, how many cars have been easier to name who was not involved in it? And at the front, Justin Miller car. Midnight Racing League's own. Well, this will eliminate fuel now if it did not already. Well, get a word with a couple of drivers on the incident later on. Matter of fact, a lot of them had to use their one and only fast repair. Right now, Sammy Casey joins Richard Elliott, Tucker McClendon, Jessica Childs in the garage. Innings, one lap down, still one fast repair done and gone. Daniel Fulgham will receive the black flag. It will be a drive-through penalty with 23 laps to go. Millicar and Eckert brings us down. We're rolling again. Give him a call a black flag. Cleared it. Never mind. Excuse me. Well, right now, Eckert, Harper, Millicar, McCullough, Sprinkle your top 5. It's only going to get more intense from here. Chase Mastrota working himself back inside top 5. There goes Masevich on the outside lane. They're already trying to form out that third lane. Oh, Sprinkle almost gets turned by Millicar. What a save. Got away with one there. Big time. Right now, Eckert leading. Here comes Harper right back to the bottom again. Nathan Harper has been in the front a lot tonight, but has not led a lap officially yet. Neither has Mastrota. They're in the top 3. Ethan Eckert has led 10 laps so far tonight. Right now, Joey Masevich has led 25 laps, most out of any driver tonight. Alex Hill has led 14, next closest one. At the line, giving to Eckert again. Best lap of the race, Jared Haynes, 48.531. Haynes right now in the 18th spot. Right now, 3 wide again, Wyatt Gray trying to bring some more drivers from the back to the front. They ain't got the majority like they had the last time, as Eckert will lead them into turn 3. Here comes Sprinkle right back to the outside lane again. Right now, field's still short. They're still trying to get that third lane going back there. They ain't got enough yet. They ain't got enough cars to really make anything work right now. Eckert, Mastrota, the top 2 finally get clear. Giant Eagles. Right now, side by side with Harper is 2 by 2 all the way back. Make it 3. Here comes Wyatt again. With Malik Ray, Jackson Byes, Azra Kevin Allen. Right now the field still slicing our way through. Right now, here comes Harper right back to the bottom again. Pulling Mastretta, Millicard, Johnson, and Baker with him. The middle lane, 2x2, just able to get the run off the corners. Oh, Nigel saves it again for the moment. Grief. Joshua out-turned him. Able to hold on to it for the moment. $18 to go, 17. When they get back to the line, here comes Baker with Albernoth Gray and buys again. They're going to need, well, I said they're going to need more, but here they come. Oh, Marcel's gets turned, Millicard around, and good grief, running caution again. Jackson buys, involved in this one. Ancient World Gaming's Ford Mustang Joey. The Savage, the dominant car tonight as far as leading laps. Meatball. Well, it ain't a meatball yet, but it's going to be a fast repair if nothing else. Jackson buys, Night from Hell continues. Well, he ain't the only one. Look at it from the blimp camera. Hard to say, really. Rewind it. Give me a better camera angle. Go for it, Chase. Hard to say. Looks like Johnson comes up, gets into Joey, and Joey in the Miller car, and around she goes. Wyatt Gray, big hit. Jackson buys again. Been a bad night for buys, and it will come undone late in the going. Right on board with Jackson buys, as a matter of fact. You'll save Daniel Falkenham. So Daniel will be back in it. Right on board with Joey Massett. Right there. Oh. That's where the majority of the damage comes from. Knocks the hood pins loose. Justin Johnson's on board. Well, this will really tell us. Phase up that little bit, and that's all it takes. Johnson back rolling. Seventh caution of the night. Been eventful from start to finish. Well, from the start till now. So, if it's been this eventful now, when they take the green flag with 14 laps to go, all bets are off. Malik Ray out of the race. Well, from Elite Ray, he would now turn his attention to tomorrow night for the Nazareth 500. Live on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network. Trey Rackett. Cody Eagles, Ethan Eckert, first and second. Case Sprinkle, Nathan Harper. Josh McCullough, Chase Pastrana, Matthew Baker. Alex Hill, Trevor Adronaut. And for the first time, I believe I've seen him in the top 10 all night. Mark Vondell rounds out the top 10. Well, wouldn't it be something? Mark Vondell went to victory lane this thing. Locked himself into the St. Nick 500. Be something. Eckert, Neagles, Harper, Sprinkle, Mastrutta, and others. Brings us down to United Reynolds restart zone. Rolling again. 14 to go. Eckert a big jump. The only bad thing is he's a sitting duck. What will Harper do with it? Harper's going to push him. Gordon Spain making it 4 wide. Savage winning. 3 wide. When they were 4 wide off the 2 for a split second. $13 to go. What has been an extremely wild night. Eckert will lead them down. Harper to the outside again with Casey Sprinkle. Trevor Astronaut. Been an up and down night for Trevor, but right now still in the going here. Harper out front. Harper still has not let a lap all night tonight. About gets turned for his troubles. Trevor Abernoth with his teammate Mastrutta right behind him. Jack Shack 1-2 on the outside lane. 12 to go when they get back to the line. Gonna be 11 when they get back to start finish line. If you think it's been crazy up to this point, hell, it's gonna get even crazier towards the end of this thing. About Alex Hill had a meatball flag at one point, is back in the running right now in the 5th spot. Vondell 7th. Damn, Daniel Fogelham was given a drive-through penalty after causing one of the most recent cautions. Daniel back up in the mix. Oh, as I say that, they're wrecking big. Kevin Allen through the grass. Lord have mercy. Eighth caution of the night. What in the name of Mike? Oh, Von Dale and Daniel and others come together. Kevin Allen spins to the grass. All right, hold on. What happens to cause all this? Daniel pushes Von Dale. Bart leaves that gap open, unfortunately. The way it looks, the hole immediately closed up. Push there, bam. Gets him out the way. And they all come together all at one time. McCullen to the back of Eagles, and I mean, they did a hell of a job saving it. Kevin Allen did everything he could to try to save it. Unfortunately, not able to. We're under the 8th caution of the night. Well, Mark Vondell, black flag. Evidently Vondell deemed the cause of the caution. Will be a drive-through penalty for Mark Vondell. Effectively, unless a miracle happens, ends his hopes of winning the Thanksgiving Hangover 266 from Talladega Super Speedway. Just joining us late in the going here, Nathan Harper is your leader. 8 cautions tonight, 20 lead changes. What started off as 3 heat races to set the field, it has been wild right from the get-go. With Heat 1 winner and the pole sitter for tonight, Joshua McCullough right now running in 9th. Daniel Falkenham the second heat race winner right now in 24th, and of course the only woman in the field tonight, Jessica Childs, won heat race 3, but she is unfortunately out of the race and scored 30th. maintain the green flag. It will be 7 laps to go. Of course, we'll reiterate the pit stops situation. Right now, there you see Eckert and Harper on a 28 lap run. Estrada 17, Avernoff 25, Case Sprinkle 29. Hill on a 17. Some other driver just came in to pit, possibly under the last caution, is not registered yet. For them, but yet this could very well become a fuel mileage race for several drivers. To re-rack it, Nathan Harper, Ethan Eckert, Chase Mastrota, Trevor Advernoth, Alex Hill, your top 5. Case Sprinkle, Joey Masevich, Gordon Spain, Jared Haynes back into going along with Joshua McCullough. That is the top 10. All right, 7 to go. Harper, Eckert into United Rentals restart zone. We're rolling again. Strut immediately down. We'll drop in front of Eckert. Hill will slide Advernoth almost. I don't think Trevor wanted to cut him that break. Trevor ain't cut it yet. In front of Trevor Advernoth, I would not be too happy about that. Down the back straightaway again. Harper leads. Right now, top 6 breakaway. Single foul, that is, making 7 with Gordon Spain. Spain jumps up to the outside, Sprinkle, 6 to go at the line. Right now, down the back straightaway. Spain still trying to pull that middle lane with them, but right now. Oh, Sprinkle way up the racetrack. Here comes Azronaut. They're going to get stuck 3 wide. Azronaut covers Thompson about as quickly as he could. Well, Trevor did not want to get stuck 3 wide. He'll stay into the 5th spot. Nathan Harper defending it like it's his life. Contact to the tri-oval. Him and Azronaut, 5 to go. See Kenny McCullough trying to pull that 3rd lane. Got a couple drivers winning. They'll blend back in line. Baker jumps up. Chase Mastrota to the outside. Mastrota down the cover. Right now, Strut has not led a lap all night to the last one. They went 4 to go. He is in the catbird seat to lock into the Old St. Nick 500 December 14th. Down the back straightaway. Harper looks out again. That third lane's coming. It's bringing the Gobble Gobble 500 winner last Sunday, Cody Nichols, along with Baker, Standby, Fogelham, and others. That third lane doing everything they can to make some happen to keep losing ground every time. 3 to go. Time running out. Eckert right back to the outside of Estrada again. 3 to go. Like the biggest run you could have asked for. Eckert down to the bottom again, bringing Harper in tow. Gray wanted to get down. Estrada not letting him. Do the good one and get back to the line. Oh, they're wrecking in the back. It'll be overtime when they get back to the line. Not sure who the hell even went around. Let's look at it. Justin Johnson makes contact with Haynes. Johnson hard into the wall. Look at it from the far chase camera. Looks like Haynes maybe came up just a little bit. Rewind in slow-mo. Justin comes down a tiny bit, holds. To be honest with you, it's a tough one to call. That is a tough one to call. The end result, Justin Johnson. Still out onto the racetrack, but unsure of damage to that machine. The way I see it. Race is done. 40-82. He'll still be able to make laps, but I don't know if it'll be as competitive as what it was. Well, the other thing about it. Not official yet, but I'm pretty sure this will be in overtime. Oh no, right here. Yep. Or not. Yep. There it is. I moved it. That's right. First of 3 attempts out of green, white, checkered. Can get a couple drivers up here. Aubrey Thompson, has been a hell of a night for you and the 3 team. Can you get it up there and get the job done tonight?
I don't know, man. I know how my luck is, and just green, white, checkered, and I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe it's changed. We'll find out.
Like that ass intensity has been up through the roof. How hard has it been to go from the back to the front? More times than can be counted. And did you expect to be in the position you are right now with the first attempt on green, white, checker coming up?
Well, I was trying to save my fast repair, and then I can't remember exactly what happened, but I went to miss somebody and got in the wall. Since then, it's just go with the flow, and I've ended up here. So.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully, we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
I hope so.
All right, buddy. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Casey Sprinkle. Let's see if we can get where we him real quick. Casey Sprinkle, Gary Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes.
Well, you've done effectively what you've wanted to do. First attempt that green white checker, sitting 10th. Do you feel like you'll have a say in the finish here?
Hopefully, maybe they'll get all jumbled up. I mean, it's been one line dominant the whole race, so maybe, hopefully the outside will prevail. I got a teammate behind me. Maybe the third line will come, we'll jump up. Maybe they'll, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to see how it plays out and go where, hopefully no one isn't and get up to the front.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully we get to talk to you again at the end of this thing.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Want to re-rack it one more time. It will be Nathan Harper, Ethan Eckert, first and second. Trevor Asbernoth, Chase Mastrutta, third and fourth. How about the night Brian Hennings has had? Right now, sixth. Aubrey Thompson to his inside for fifth. Wyatt Gray, Alex Hill, Justin Millicar, and Casey Sprinkle, your top 10. Top 12, notable mentions. Kim McCullough and Joshua McCullough. It is still just as easy of anybody's race from first all the way down to Daniel Falkingham in the 25th spot. Well, quarter after 12 here on the East Coast. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and there ain't no better way to end it than right here with BDS, the Thanksgiving Hangover 266. Somebody tonight will lock into the old St. Nick 500, will not have to worry about entry fees, will not have to worry about heats or duels or whatever comes their way to qualify for the race. They will be locked in. Will it be Eckert? Will it be Harper, Mastrutta, Asronoth, or somebody outside the top 10? We're about to find out. The first attempt, now green-white checkered. Eckert with a great jump. Asronoth's going to go right back down for the Harper. Here comes Hennings on the outside. Henning right now, lay back just a little bit. Down the back straightaway again. Ethan Eckert will lead them off of turn 4. Now outside lane's completely gone. So it's going to take them. It's going to take something big. Ethan Eckert will bring them to the white flag. 1 lap to go in the Thanksgiving Hangover 266 for Talladega. Eckert leads them into turn 1. Eckert, Asronoth, Harper, Mastrutta, Thompson in top 5. Wyatt Gray, Millicar, McCullough, Henning, Spain, your top 10. Down the back straightaway, they're wrecking in the back. Saved it somehow, except for one car. We keep it green. Does Asronoth have anything left for him? Here comes Thompson to the outside, gets hung out to drive by Wyatt Gray. Off of turn 4 for a final time. Harper looks up. Asronoth staying behind Eckert. Mastrutta coming with a run at the line. Eckert, Asronoth, Ethan Eckert wins the Thanksgiving Hangover 266 and is locked in as the field is wrecking behind them. Ethan Eckert locked in to the old St. Nick 500. And Eckert junks it. That's more like it. Wait for Ethan Eckert to join in. A hell of a race. Unofficially, Astronaut, Harper, Mastrota, and Wyatt Gray, your top 5. It is a Ford, Chevy, Chevy top 5. This will be one for the record books. So I went on Ethan Eckert and Harper. Head Astronaut. Well, Ethan Eckert, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think that's me, yeah.
I'll be damned, son. You win the Thanksgiving Hangover 266. You ain't got to worry about qualifying for the old St. Nick 500 December 14th. Take me through the race. Up and down night for the 12, but staying around the front for about 80% of the race. Just take me through it. It was a hell of a night.
I mean, yeah, it was honestly, I wish we'd run this combo more often. I always thought it was a rough combo coming into it, and I realized, oh, it's actually pretty fun. About halfway through, the runs were really easy to read. Really the key of it was trying to stay in the top 5, and as long as I had one teammate up there with me, I thought that was pretty easy to do. Yeah, I got wrecked once, went down, got all my damage fixed, drove back through the field, and was able to bring it out on top.
Well, I got to ask. We saw intensity off the chain tonight more than usual. Is it because of the ramifications that come with this race? Like the reward, yes, it's kind of a big money race in its own right, bigger than most HGR events, but also knowing that knowing that you're locked into one of the big money races, 500-mile race. Does that why we saw a lot of drivers maybe trying to be I wouldn't say over aggressive, but trying desperately to make track position back up, doing everything they could, and ultimately backfiring on a lot of drivers tonight? Is that kind of a safe assumption that we can get out of tonight just because of the ramifications that came from it?
Yeah, I mean, the entry into that race is pretty big. I mean, what's the entry? $30, I think it's gonna be something like that.
Something. Hell, I'm gonna be trying.
I heard it was gonna be one of the bigger ones, but I mean, yeah, that did play a part in it, I think. But really, this race, you had to be aggressive to know when to go and when not to go. because of how this car works now with this new aero package and everything. You have to manage when the run gets to you and all of that. And if you don't do it at the right time, you're usually going to the back. So I think that was the biggest part of that.
Well, buddy, I'll ask you the last two questions. Then I'll let you go out and celebrate. First off, how does it feel to weight off your shoulders? You ain't got to worry about making the old St. Nick 500 come December 1st or December 14th.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be there either way. Even if I didn't win tonight, I still would have been there. So I don't know. Yeah, it's nice, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy I got to race tonight because usually I'm not able to race these HGR things.
Well, buddy, last question I got for you before I let you head out. Is there anybody want to thank tonight? Friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Yeah, shout out to you for broadcasting. Shout out for Waring and Jimmy Crow for putting this on. Shout out to all my teammates, Nathan, Alex Hill, Baker, Cody, Falkingham, everyone that watched it, everyone that raced it. I think that's it.
All right, buddy. For Ethan Eckert tonight, he does not have to worry about December 14th. He is locked into the old St. Nick 500. And is the Thanksgiving Hangover 266 winner. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job. That being said, this is going to be fun.
I'm going to come.
I knew it was coming. Trevor Astronaut, buddy. It's been a hell of a week for you. Got locked in to the duels last night. Won duel 2. Commented tonight and about still to show. Take me through the night. It was a rough night for the 89.
First and foremost, I want to make a public service announcement. I had no other option but to push Ethan Eckert to that win. For everything, I would have pulled out on him if he didn't have a teammate behind him. So I just want to put that out there. This wasn't a planned thing. This wasn't anything. This wasn't me just being nice. Yeah, Ethan, you suck. So good win though. But other than that, boy oh boy, this race was something, wasn't it? This was something. It was a couple green flag runs. We had a guy killed the field in the back, killed old Jared, and yeah, and then we had a couple wrecks, couple big ones, took a couple people out. I actually didn't use my fast. Man, look, I was trying. Boy, I was trying. I was clinched. I was trying to make sure that thing was straight. Hey, it slid through the grass and gave me my position back. That's all that mattered. But yeah, I've had a couple close calls. Didn't have to use my fast repair. And yeah, we got a Jack Shack 2-4, so we got chase out of that too in 4th place. So ain't too mad at it. It's definitely momentum for tomorrow. Hoping for good things tomorrow, man. Hoping I need this. Need to get me a win. One of these bigger events. It's about damn time. And hopefully tomorrow I can get one. But yeah, man, I really wanted to steal this away from Ethan, but just couldn't. Just the way these cars work and how they push and how they draft. I just had to stay there or risk Nathan taking 2nd place from me. So it is what it is, man.
Well, buddy, you mentioned tomorrow night. I got to ask. Obviously, it's a motivation boost for you, but what can you take? Is there anything you can take out of tonight that you can put forward to the NASRA 500 tomorrow night? That will be live on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, might I add. What can you take out of this tonight to put forward tomorrow?
So I don't know if my luck's run out yet because I might put it in the outside wall tomorrow. We don't know because I've been getting away with some shit here this past week. Sorry, excuse my language. I've been getting away with some stuff this week, and yeah, we luck is gonna be the biggest thing because I've been squeezing through some of these wrecks, been sliding through some of these wrecks. Should have been killed a few times, and that's a big thing. These long races, man, we didn't. Usually, I'm trying to get to the front because these races are normally shorter, but this is these 100 lappers, the 188 we had. I don't even remember how much we had yesterday, but it was long nevertheless. But
60.
Taking my time, getting myself up there, 60, and just putting myself in the right position at the end of the race to hopefully get something going. And it's been working. So yeah, man, I'm hoping I can get me a little Nazarene win tomorrow if the way that it's been going this week for me. So we'll see how it happens. If not, y'all catch me in the infield care center, hanging out there, and being in last per usual.
Last two questions I got before I let you head out. One, hypothetically, if you do get the win tomorrow night, how long's the party gonna last?
Oh, brother, we going downtown that night. Y'all ain't gonna hear from me for at least a week. I don't know how much the payout is. They're saying somewhere in the thousands. So until that money runs out, y'all ain't hearing from me at all. I'll be out and about. All the big girls are getting shots buying them shots, tequila, bottles of tequila. Shit, Jim Bob, you want to come down to Augusta, Georgia? We going out every night, baby.
I'll figure out
celebrate.
I'll figure out how to get down there. Last question I got for you. Is there anybody want to thank Night friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Of course, baby. You know, each and every night at Jack Shack is always rocking. We had a strong show in here tonight. Shout out to Chase, Justin, and Jared. We all ran together tonight, and slowly but surely, this communication and stuff is getting there. It's getting there, and not many mistakes at all by any of our parts, other than Jared getting run into under caution. But other than that, shout out to the Shack. Shout out to you, man. You're a real trooper out here. You broadcast these races, and I love going back and watching them because I sure as hell ain't gonna save these replays and go back and reload sessions to watch these things. So appreciate you doing what you do, and shout out to old Jimmy Crow and James Warren for putting the show on tonight. Can't ask for. I don't think you could ask for much worse. It wasn't too bad. Good racing, all types of action, intent wrecking and wrecking, and then. I don't know, man. I love these cars. Everybody talks shit about it. I'm sorry. Everybody talks stuff about these cars, and yeah, I love these cars personally. I thrive in it. I love the way these cars run. I love you could just drive through them and just hope for the best. And yeah, man. Let's see what we got for tomorrow. Hopefully, we get us a dub in victory lane. We'll see what happens.
All right, buddy. Trevor Asmanoff will walk out here tonight, finishes second. Best of luck to you tomorrow night. I'll be watching along with the rest of the world. Hope for the best. Hope to get talked to you as the NASRA 500 champion next time I broadcast.
Hey, one last thing. I just need to mention this real quick. Sorry, I absolutely hate finishing second, but I hate it even worse finishing the Ethan Eckert. So he's getting wrecked tomorrow. But all right, man. I appreciate you. We're gonna see what we're gonna do, man.
All right, buddy. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
I love my job. It's one of the reasons why. Nathan Harper, I do not believe is in the interview room at the moment. We'll pull up a couple more drivers in tonight on a good note. Get Matthew Baker in here. Matthew Baker will end the night in 14th. So you can't get a quick word with him. We'll give Nathan Harper a little bit of time to get in here. Matthew Baker, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Oh, what's up, man?
You tell me, a hell of a night for the 5 team. Just take us through it, start to finish.
I mean, yeah, it was hell. I tell you, back to front, back to front, back to. I mean, it starts it off on lap 6. I get ARCA braked by the I don't even know, the Georgia missile, whatever his name was, that got removed from the server about 2 times. I mean, Haynes, he got destroyed to all shit too.
Yeah, we got it on the broadcast. NASA launched up the road too as well.
Oh my god!
I don't think I caught that part.
Yeah, so it sucked. This car. At Talladega, it's kind of frustrating. It's really momentum based and not much on the third lane to go up to. But we were able to clear Wyatt there from the third to the second, and then we parachuted to the back, and the caution came out. Just no recovery from there.
Well, buddy, a rough night tonight. Obviously, elephant in the room. NASRA tomorrow night, the 500. does this kind of hinder the momentum a little bit, or is tomorrow its own animal in its own right? How does tonight affect the mindset for you as you go into the Nazareth 500 for tomorrow night?
I mean, I think the race today taught me patience and, riding on the bottom. Obviously, I mean, it's a different car. Truck's going to run different. But we got a good starting position tomorrow. So I think it's just going to be a totally different mindset going into it. I think that last night was kind of a momentum stopper. I was up front for most of the race, and then your chick just kind of got into me and turned me around. But nonetheless, it was still good practice. I'm not on my regular rig. I'm down in Tampa visiting the in-laws for Thanksgiving, and they let me bring down a partial rig to come down here and run this 500-mile race tomorrow. So it'll be good. And Jimmy put on a good event. It was clean for the most part until towards the end, but yeah, it's just the product of the next gen at Dega.
Buddy, the last question I got before I let you head out of here tonight. Is there anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Yeah, just thanks to Coasting Thunder, MBG Motorsports, Bakersfield Construction. No, it wasn't the outing that we wanted, but we'll come back tomorrow, try and get the Chevy into victory lane. And thanks for you for broadcasting. Go back and watch it. Have a couple laughs and go have a couple more beers before I hit the hay. And thanks to Crow and Waring for putting on the race. It was a lot of fun.
All right, buddy. For Matthew Baker tonight, it'll be a 4th place finish or a 14th place finish.
I wish 4th.
A 14th place finish. He will turn his attention tomorrow night to Nazareth 500. That'll be live on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network. Appreciate your time, buddy. Hell of a job. Look forward to seeing what you can do tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Got a couple more interviews in here in a moment. With that being said, though, at the end of 100 laps, wrong one. Okay, good. Let's see here. There it is, finally. Ethan Eckert, your winner over Trevor Asmernoth, Nathan Harper, Chase Mastrota, Wyatt Gray, top 5, Aubrey Thompson, Justin Millicar, Kim McCullough, Brian Hiddings, and Alex Smith, the top 10. Casey Sprinkle, Joy Masevich, Joshua McCullough, Matthew Baker, Joey Neagles, Byes, and Miller will be your top 18. Quentin Stanbach, Jared Haynes, Kevin Allen, Daniel Falkenham, Gorn, Spain, Justin Johnson will round out the finishing order tonight. Drivers who will end the night in the garage. Malik Ray will turn his attention tomorrow night, trying to win the Nazareth 500, but tonight he will end it in the garage. Sammy Casey, a lot of controversy surrounding him out of tonight. Tugger McClellan and Jessica Childs will round out the field tonight. James Waring, race control tonight. He will not take the green flag. And 30 drivers at the end of tonight started. But Ethan Eckert knows he is locked in to December 14th, Old St. Nick 500. Everybody else, I'm going to go ahead and say it, myself included, unless something changes, will be attempting to make that race December 14th. It's going to be a hell of a night. And until then, appreciate everybody watching. Congratulations in order yet again to Ethan Eckert. And until then, you know what? Screw it. We'll bring in one more guy. Justin Millicar, Gary James up here, broadcast booth. Got coffee, buddy.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Yeah, going pretty good. I figured I just saw your message that I can't never turn down a good interview. But
yeah.
Take me through the night. Bit of a wild night. Got turned earlier in the race, able to come back to finish 7th. Like, really, how do you put tonight into words? Do you take anything away out of tonight that you'll put towards the Nazareth 500 tomorrow night?
I don't know. Maybe just a matter of I was up there the whole time for the most part until I got wrecked. Was able to drive my way through and stuff. It's obviously a different car, so that is a little bit different. But hopefully, I got to work around with new people a little bit because I kind of had to. I was forced to. So yeah, I just kind of was trying to prove a point, and yeah, I guess I'm more confident coming when it comes to like the PGR 500s and all that stuff. All the Daytona 500 stuff, since the next gen, in my opinion, is my worst car. So I'm pretty happy that I was up there. So yeah.
Well, I'll say this. As for tonight, led some laps and all that intensity off the chain, a little bit more than usual. Really, do you have an explanation for that in your own right? Was it more drivers trying to get to the front? Was it desperation? Really, what led into some of the mayhem that we saw tonight?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure half the field was probably a little bit under the influence, so that probably played a little bit of a role into it. Honestly, I know it sounds crazy, but it was probably the most comfortable I've been in a next gen in a while, which is pretty weird, but I pretty much barely ever lifted. I was pushing 8 deep, 9 deep, didn't really care. And everyone was doing the same. And, obviously everyone's trying to win these, more staple big events. And unfortunately, we didn't get it done, but we were there. That's all I can ask for.
Well, buddy, as for tomorrow night, best of luck to you. As always, look forward to watching. Hate that I'm not involved in it, but look forward to watching, seeing how you go about it. Is there anybody want to thank tonight? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Yeah, shout out to the Jack Shack. Had a decent finish there. Trev really was in a bad spot to kind of do anything there, but we still got two out of the 4 of us to be able to cash, so can't complain about that. I was 1 spot out. I honestly thought I had the team games memorized and stuff. I thought Aubrey Thompson was out of MMS, but he got a push there at the end that launched him into that final cash spot. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm happy with it. Shout out to you and everyone that watched.
Well, buddy, best of luck to you tomorrow night. Hopefully, not only would I get to call you the 2025 Midnight Racing League Super Speedway Series champion, but also the Nazareth 500 champion. Best of luck to you tomorrow night. Hopefully get call you all that stuff next time I see you.
Thank you. That's the plan.
All right, buddy. Best of luck tomorrow night. And I dropped him in the wrong chat, naturally. With that being said, now we'll go ahead and get ready to close it out. Let's see anybody else. Anybody going once, going twice. All right. Again, congratulations are in order to Ethan Eckert. Wins tonight, turns his attention tomorrow night to the Nazareth 500. And until then, appreciate everybody watching tonight. It was a blast, a hell of a night, and a hell of a way to end Thanksgiving. And everybody tune in tomorrow night to the Nazareth 500 on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network. Thanks again for watching. Everybody have a good night.